What's up YouTube? I'm going to take a look at Quant token, starting off on the fortnightly chart via Bitrex. So I still believe that we are in a wave 5 here, and we're just consolidating at the moment. Key levels of support are 118 and also the 50 EMA here at around 113. So those levels definitely need to hold in order for us to impulse out of here and test this all-time high. Now the all-time high here is slightly higher on the Bitrex chart. I think on the Binance is like 420 or 430. So yeah, we need to basically get past that level in order to test this golden ratio level here at 1829. It's a long-term target for Quant. So let's head over to the weekly chart via Binance using BUSD. Now in the next couple of weeks I'm going to change up Quant to go up against USDT because obviously BUSD has had its issues and they're phasing it out. So yeah, I'm going to have to basically swap over my charts, unfortunately. So I was using the BUSD chart, and yeah, I feel as though I'm better off using USDT. So, okay, so obviously we have this 5-wave impulse move to the upside, which ended in October last year. And in my view, we had an ABC correction towards this psychological $100 area. That $100 level is super critical because that was the open on the Binance platform. So that's why I've drawn in this blue line here. So that is an absolutely key area of support. There is potential to test it again. However, I kind of feel that we won't see $100. We might see 116 in the next coming days, or that $113 level that I was talking about. So yeah, at the moment we are in an ABC correction here, but in the bigger scheme of things, it's actually a wave 2 correction wave. So from here, I believe this is a wave 1. We're in a wave 2 right now, and once we find support here at around 116, we'll impulse out of it into a wave 3. And we have a golden ratio here at a touch below 400. So that's my view on Quant. So it's still bullish, but obviously in the short term, expecting a little bit more downside as we complete the ABC correction. So the 5-day chart is very similar to the weekly. So yeah, 116, super critical level of support. If you are patient and you want to wait for that level, I would definitely be placing some bids at 116 for Quant, because the chances are we will impulse out of there quite violently. So yeah, great trade opportunity there for a long. Obviously it's going to be, if we do come down to that level, it's going to be an uncomfortable long at first, but those uncomfortable longs are usually the best ones and the most profitable. So on the 3-day, so as you can see, this trend line here is basically the resistance level we need to get above. You could basically make an argument for a descending triangle here if we move this all the way to here. And move this down. So that's actually a bullish pattern. This could continue for quite a while. This is a 3-day chart, so yeah, this could continue all the way until being trapped in this triangle until August, September. that's how markets operate. You know, a lot of patience is needed. So it's not going to impulse out of you straight away. It could, but I mean, chances are we trade within this triangle for quite some time. So yeah, $100 is critical support that needs to hold for the bulls. And yeah, obviously we have this trend line here as well that the bulls need to get above in order to attack this golden ratio here at 400. So very interesting. Quite, I mean, at the moment, QNT, the price action is pretty lackluster, very boring, slightly bearish. But as long as we hold those key levels of support, mainly the $100 level, that's the key one, we're still bullish on the macro side of things here for QNT. Personally, I'd like to see this $116 level hold, because that would be very bullish. If we can get that ABC correction completed around here and then impulse out, it'd be very nice indeed. Heading over to the 2-day chart. So yeah, we've got, well, I'll just get rid of that one for a start. So yeah, it's pretty much the same deal here. I can't stress enough that $116 level as support here at the 0.236. We could also throw in some other levels here. So yeah, currently breaking through that 126.7 level here based on this impulse move. So if I just hide that for now. So we got a shorter term Fibonacci level here. Yeah, so 126.7 is support, but we look like we're breaking below it now. So yeah, if we can, I don't think this correction is complete yet. So yeah, we found rejection here of the golden pocket, the 0.618. Now we're trending lower, and if we can reverse these fibs, we have some targets down here for the completion of the ABC correction. Golden ratio at 108.39, the 1.414 at 114. So yeah, I do believe we find support along one of these levels here. So I was saying 116, but also there's a chance that we come down to 108 based on this move here. So over to the daily chart. So we'll zoom in a little bit here. Had this parallel channel here going for a while, broke out of it, now seem to be finding support along the outer band of the parallel channel. So we could just trend lower but find support along this line here before moving up. And this daily candle is starting to look bearish. Bit of a shooting start here, so that's signaling further downside for QNT. So yeah, I think between 108 and 116 is on the cards here. And finally, over to the 8-hour chart. Kind of looks a little busy here with all the indicators, so I'll just turn some of these off. Actually, turn this one off. Okay, so we've got another Fibonacci level here based on this impulse move from 126 to 150. And we have a golden ratio here at 114 based on this move here. So yeah, I like longs between 114 and 116 when we reach down to those levels. So I hope that helps with QNT for those who trade it or hold it long term. Yeah, expecting a little bit more downside in the short term, but yeah, long term things are still very bullish. So that's been 11 minutes. I'm going to wrap that up and we'll catch you guys in the next update.